Okay, here is a problem that one of my tutees brought me, and this is something that came home from school, but it didn't have any examples of how to solve this problem. So I thought I would do a little video to show how I might go about it if I was presented with a problem like this. Okay, so what we are asked to do is to solve the word problem using the shapes to help. Okay, so presumably these are the shapes that are being referred to. Now, it says here that Danny has 7/4 or 7/4 slices of cake. He eats some and has a half left. How many pieces did he eat? Okay, and then we've got, so this is for the fractions, and these are the shapes. So it's like a bar model here. Now, what you might have noticed here, we've got 7/4. So this is an improper fraction. The numerator, the top number, is bigger than the bottom number, the denominator, which means that this amount is greater than 1. Okay, it's more than 1. And here we have two wholes. Okay, so this is one whole, and here is the second whole. And we're told that Danny eats some of this cake and he has a half left. Now, we can, at this point, we can leave this as a half if we want to, because actually using our model, a half is going to be easy to identify. But we can also decide if we want to excuse me, change the denominator. Actually, let's leave that for the moment because I'm going to assume that we're not really very confident at this point about changing the denominators, and we'll just see how we get on. So Danny has 7/4, 7/4 slices of cake. So each of these wholes has been divided into four equal pieces because that's what this denominator tells us, that the wholes have been divided into four equal parts. And so what we will do is shade in seven of them. Okay, so this is four of them, and that's five, six, and seven. Okay, and it's easy, a good habit to get into is to label everything. So this, okay, up to here, that's what we have at the start. Okay, that's this situation here. All right. Then, oh, and actually, that's the beginning situation here. So, actually, why not fill that in here? We've got 7/4, 7/4, and we're going to take some away, and we are going to be left with 1/2. Now, we can put 1/2 here for now. Okay. Um, and what we're asked is how many pieces did he eat? Okay, so what we're left with is half of a whole. So this we can see is going to be a half. That's two of these four pieces. So if we're not really sure about changing our denominators and things, we can see that that is going to be that this half is equivalent to 2/4. Okay, so this is our end situation. This is the end. This is the position we end up in. And what we want to know is the difference between the start and the end situation. So that's here. And this is where, using the model can help. Um, and we can just see how many pieces we've got. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that tells us that 5/4, 5/4 must have been eaten for there to be half of one cake left. Okay, so I mean, and I'd say you could have perhaps decided to have changed this into quarters at the beginning. Okay, like that. So 1/2 equals what in quarters? Well, to get from 2 to 4, we have to multiply by 2. And we've done that to the bottom. We need to do the same to the top. So 1 times 2 is 2. and there we get our 2/4. But drawing the model, we actually could see that anyway. Okay, anyway, I hope that helps.